This is gonna be the intro is gonna be you just look up a joke from the internet.
Yeah.
Okay, do
And
it.
then
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a joke to you.
And then I have to do I have to rate the joke, or I just sit here with my dick in my hand and do.
I mean, you react like how
I'll
normal
react.
people
All
would
right.
react
This
to a
is
joke.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Even this can be a part of it if you want.
All right. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. No. It will be. Yeah.
Okay.
I like this idea so far.
Best joke ever. World's funniest joke.
Oh, what's the world's funniest joke?
All right. A pair of cows were talking in the field. One says, "Have you heard about the mad cow disease that's going around?" "Yeah." The other cow says, "Makes me glad I'm a penguin."
That can't be the intro. That can't be the fucking intro. Wait, no, wait.
No, that's fucking it. Start the podcast,
No,
bitch.
no,
We're rolling.
no,
Come on.
no,
Hey.
no. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to
The podcast will save this relationship. I'm Sarah Shearer.
I'm Josh, he, him. It's like a personal goal now for you to like every week just cut me off before I get a
Cut you
chance.
off. You're the one that started this fucking
I
competition.
know, yeah, you're okay. I did. I
Yes.
guess. I guess I did. Yeah, I
You
did.
literally
start, okay.
did.
Damn, I'm gonna fucking one day. I'm just gonna say it a lot faster.
Something that started because of accessibility turned into you saying, "Haha, I did it before you." And so now I gotta beat you at your own game.
See, maybe that was just my really contrived way to make sure that we both remember to include our pronouns. And I'm Josh, he, him, by the way. I don't even know if I said it.
You literally did, yeah. Don't worry
Oh, well,
about
okay,
it.
all right. How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's
Fucking,
good.
it's been a chill week here.
Yeah, it's been nice.
You know, for the most part, we've just been chilling, working, merch dropped. You know how it be.
Yeah, it was a nice merch drop.
Yeah, it's been a relaxing time, man.
It's not like an official merch. It's not one of those merch drops where like we bought a bunch of product and we keep it in our house, you know?
It's just in a big fucking pile in the corner of the room.
And then you have to like pack it and ship it.
Yeah,
It's not like that, but it's
yeah.
nice.
It's nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice to finally have like
A shop with our faces on stuff.
yeah, it really helps the ego, you know? It really does.
Yeah, high key.
No though. I mean, I don't know. I like the reception that we've had to it. It's really
Yeah, I'm really glad
surprised
that
that-
like y'all like it.
yeah, I sometimes I always feel like it's surprising. 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't feel like a lot of work to put all this shit together. But I have no fucking idea. And I
Yeah.
gotta be real with you guys. If you guys have about merch yet, you're probably good. But like sometimes I wonder, I have this fear that like something's gonna go wrong in printing. Or like shit's not gonna get cut off. Because like even though we bought all the merch, like every design has its own like little quirk.
Yeah.
Like every different shirt has its like own little box and it's weird. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Then they have a limited edition APWSTR merch.
That's true. Yeah.
And they also can probably go to the website and contact customer service and be sent another one.
True. Yeah. And definitely let us know if something is cut off because it could be on our end too.
Well, how? Oh yeah, on
If I
the
just like
fucking
accidentally
design.
place it like too much to the
True.
right.
Yeah,
And, like
let us know if it's something that bothers you, and also let us know if you have a bad experience with customer service at the website.
that way we can switch out of that.
Yeah,
Fucking
go somewhere else. We definitely want you guys to have like a good experience with them.
yeah. So. But yeah, no, it's been exciting. It's always interesting because I feel like I was worried because I guess it doesn't feel like a typical merch drop. I guess because I feel like it's very different from like what other people have, where it's like the vector illustrator type shit. And like, don't get me wrong, I like that shit. I just don't have the skill set or the time to really make like a very thorough thing right now.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing. I'm learning that literally right now in class, and also but I also don't have my own personal computer to make stuff on. And I'm working on that.
Yeah.
Fucking got loans, baby.
Oh yeah, I got like a bunch of fucking money from
fucking UCF, dude.
You want to say where you're?
I have before. I don't fucking care.
I get you.
Yeah.
No, you got a bunch of money, which is
I'm
nice.
getting hella shit, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. Why is UCF so expensive?
It's like the biggest university in the fucking world. Like it literally is. Like it's like the biggest one in the U.S. Right?
Yeah, you're
That's the
right.
only reason why. That's like the only reason why they pay more is because they know a bunch of people's gonna come either way. It's really weird that Florida has the fucking biggest college. You'd expect that a lot. You'd expect that we'd be like, you know, smarter.
You'd expect that in like Texas.
Really? I feel like California or
Texas
like New
is
York.
big. Texas is big.
So Texas is big, therefore they should have the biggest.
Well, have you not heard that like everything is bigger in Texas?
I mean, yeah, I have.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like if we're gonna go for like number of people in the.
That's a part of what's bigger in Texas is there are a lot of people there.
Is Texas the most populated state? I thought it wasn't.
No, of course not. It's just big.
Well, hold on. Hold on here, Sarah.
Of course there are not as many people there as like New York, but it's big and populated compared to like Arkansas.
Okay, all right then. All right.
Like Utah or something.
Okay, fine.
Like that's the whole point. It's comparative to like the fucking states around it.
Okay, all right then. All right.
Like, he's sitting here trying to explain the concept of everything's bigger in Texas as if it's not like a fucking fact, you know?
Is it a fact?
Bro, they fucking tried to become their own country.
Okay, I guess
that's true. You have to be big enough to do that.
I mean, but okay, I mean, I guess. But I feel like any state could become its own country. You know what I mean? I feel like all of them are big enough to be their own state or their own country.
No. Rhode Island?
Even Rhode Island, maybe.
What?
How? Okay, hold on. Because like, all right, maybe not. Maybe not Rhode Island, but like
Vermont.
Isn't like okay? Wait, hold on. Because I know like the UK isn't that big in landmass. You know what I mean?
Okay, but then, okay. So then, are you saying,
Sarah, you're really confusing me right now.
So are you saying in the UK,
yes,
that each individual county could become its own country?
No, no. Like the United States, every individual state could be its own country, probably.
Right.
Not every county within those states of the country could become their own.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're okay. I understand what you're saying.
Is that Florida could become its own country, and Texas, and even like.
Yeah, I think in terms of like landmass, if we were more like Europe, and then instead of a fucking country all under one country,
it would just be like
a union.
Yeah.
Which I understand that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Which I mean, that's conservative small government. That's what they want. Like, so I mean, I don't know.
All right, okay. Like, I don't know what this is.
I don't know what this is. I don't know. I guess so.
I believe in small government and big guns. All right, sorry. God, remember when we said we're boring? No, I'm boring.
It's just like very interesting ideas. I don't think I've heard before.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm drunk, man. I'm so
You're
fucking
never
tired.
Drunk.
I'm so tired.
You
right
don't
now.
even drink alcohol.
I'm so drunk. Listeners don't know that. For all they fucking know, I don't know.
You know, like fucking. You know, like how people say like Alaska is as big as like 2 Texases. You know what I mean? Fucking. But the difference is that Texas is literally filled with people.
Yeah. Okay.
And Alaska is like has like 30 people in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true. So, okay. So that's why Texas should have the biggest university.
It would make sense to me if they did.
Okay. All right.
If you, in terms of like New York, it doesn't make sense because they don't have that much space.
But Texas has enough space
to make a big ass fucking university
and just have everyone
go there.
Okay, then. All right. Now that makes sense to me. I get that logic then.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Stunlock came to a very quick conclusion.
It's funny to say that and then to hear somebody go, really? Yes.
Sorry,
where else would you put it?
Texas once. I'm sorry.
Into fucking Indiana?
Maybe. Fuck it. Why not? Isn't that where like all the Ivy Leagues are? Like in the fucking Northeast? Like Harvard and Stanford and all those bullshit ones.
Harvard and Stanford is in Massachusetts.
Where's Indiana? Wait, I don't know my geography. Where's Indiana?
Gonna say, I think Indiana's not in the.
It's not in the Northeast.
No.
Is this getting cut?
Am I schooling you so hard? Yeah, it's next to Ohio. It's to the west of Ohio.
Well, I'm stupid, guys. All right, listen. I never said I was smart. I told you guys in the forums to submit stories that I'm dumb. So like you guys can't.
To be fair, in my mind, when you said Indiana, like Indiana being in the Northeast, I thought the shape of Illinois. So I'm also stupid. But it is next to Illinois.
Okay then. All right then.
If Illinois is the ballet boot, that's a part of the chef. No, Indiana's a part of the chef, right?
The only thing I know about being a boot is Italy.
You never heard of the ballet boot?
No, I have not heard about the ballet boot.
Illinois looks like a little ballet boot.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
And then there's a chef that starts with
a chef? Why?
Michigan. He looks like a little chef, and he's cooking.
Okay, this cannot. I don't believe you. Wait, hold on.
Okay, make me. Hey, everybody!
Indiana.
Watch me show Josh an American map.
Is that it's okay? Is Indiana the one that's supposed to be the ballet boot?
No, Illinois.
Illinois. Okay, so many I states. I'm sorry. Is this the Patreon exclusive?
Did we start the podcast?
We did. Yeah, I think we did. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, we did. This is just us being stunlocked. Yeah, okay. No, it's Iowa. Okay, Kira, look at this.
Okay, Iowa. All right.
So yeah, Illinois is a little ballet boot, like on its toe. See that?
I guess.
Yeah, it's on its toe.
But I mean, that's really.
Like that.
I mean, it looks more like an oven mitt.
And then I'm gonna blow your fucking mind right now.
Really?
Okay, yeah. So look at Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, and Louisiana from north to south, and then Tennessee or Kentucky, and tell me that doesn't look like a chef.
Okay, which states again? Because I wasn't actually looking at the map when you said all these states. Hold on.
Try to find a chef.
Try to find a chef? It ends in, okay, where's this? Okay, you can't just say find a chef and I see. No, tell me the states.
Hold on.
Tell me the states.
I'm trying to look at it because I don't remember. Minnesota to Louisiana.
Minnesota to Louisiana.
It's a chef.
How's that a...
That's a chef. His little hat. He's a chef's profile. He's going like that. He's not going like that. I kind of see it. He's like serving up.
I kind of see that.
He's like serving up Kentucky. You know what I mean?
I guess I kind of see that, but then that implies that Tennessee's his dick.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about dicks when I see the map.
Then why would you live in Florida?
We gotta move. We gotta move out. Sorry, we gotta move.
Move out.
We gotta move to any state that isn't Florida or Tennessee, apparently.
His name is Chef Mamal.
Is that literally what people call?
Yeah, Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana. That's how kids remember those states.
I was like never taught that. Never taught that. I don't
really?
think.
That's how I learned those states, yeah.
Well, I never learned any of the states, apparently.
You never learned any of the states?
No, I mean, I did, but I forgot it. I forgot literally all of them. So maybe I should have had some sort of mnemonic device to remember these states.
Yeah. We literally had to like take fucking geography state tests until we got 100.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, it's good to know.
I mean, I guess, yeah, but like...
It legit did help me in jobs later on in life.
I mean, yeah, you're right, yeah. See, I've only had to know about Florida and Orlando my entire life, and I've been like smooth sailing ever siness.
I feel that though.
So like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
For all I care, the extent of my world, is this house like 2 hours down and like 1 hour up.
Yeah.
And anything out of that is temporarily forgotten. Other than that, I don't give a shit what happens.
We should do a YouTube video where we do those map quizzes. That would be fun.
Let's do it. Fuck it.
Test each other's geography skills.
I mean, once we do a fucking gaming channel, I think that would be a good starter, you know?
That'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Then we could do GeoGuessr.
Oh, God, dude.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember, this is completely, I guess this is kind of on topic. Do you remember the The New York Times had this fucking two things from two different publications. This is so boring. So
yeah, we just talked about maps,
and we're gonna talk about maps from more fuckers. Skip to the Reddit portion or whatever.
If you want to go to the skip, fucking skip.
Yeah,
we don't care.
Fucking pussy. Yeah, don't learn about maps.
Damn shit.
So there's this So there's this what is it? New York Times, like back in like during the voting season, they made a map of, they did a GeoGuessr game basically, but you didn't have to guess what where the state or the county or whatever is. You just had to say whether or not the county that was presented to you was blue or red.
Oh, okay.
And you just had to guess whether or not, by the look of the area, whether or not it was a blue area or red area.
Interesting.
Yeah,
that is pretty interesting.
And it was really interesting that sometimes you just kind of tell that one is the other.
Yeah.
And recently, I think Washington Post made like an interactive mini golf game using gerrymandered maps as the courses.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And it was actually like, it was a good time waster, but like, it was really interesting how some of the maps really are just kind of fucked.
Oh yeah, they're
like,
pretty fucked.
I think there was like what is it? I think there's one, I don't remember which state or where it is, but like, it's literally like, I don't know how to describe it because it's so fucked. But like, it's like one of the, like the last like 3 maps are wild how they're made. And it's like, oh shit.
But there's a lot of places for your ball to get stuck and you can't get it out.
Yeah. There literally is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was over par.
I feel that.
That's the fucking whitest thing I've ever said. Over par, a golf term talking about politics and gerrymandering.
Yeah.
Fucking cracker. God.
The older we get, the more we sound like rad libs pretending to be socialists. I was playing golf with gerrymandered and I was over par.
Yeah, you can make fun of me for that. That's completely justified. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of fucking, you know me, guys. I watch my urban planning videos, you know.
Yeah, I feel that. Fucking
I watched a 2-hour documentary today on NFTs and how they're shitty. That started off talking about the 2008 economic crisis.
I mean, yeah, that's like the 9/11 of economics.
Yeah.
It's in that it's something that you just kind of tie everything back to and with its influence.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
I cut you off when you were saying something, sorry.
Oh, I've just been playing Disco Elysium and I've started to realize that being like, yay, socialism is like pretty cool until like I'm being challenged because fucking socialism in this game is murdering people.
It's interesting because like I think it's really weird sometimes. I feel like I think it's just I think it's more of a testament more often than not about how the co-opting of like socialist ideas by like a right winger often just leads to fascism.
Yeah.
But paraded as socialism, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
I assume that's what the message of that is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like I know in like because I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 4 recently, and the game, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's anti-capitalist because I don't think it really is.
Right.
I think GTA 5 is more satirical in how it handles capitalism.
Yeah.
But like there's a lot of an emphasis of like class warfare in GTA 4 from what I can tell. And like it's really, especially from the view of like an immigrant coming to America with the fake American dream.
Yeah.
And now it's just a fucking scam.
Yeah.
So, and like there's like weird anti-union things that I think are meant to be completely satirical.
Yeah.
It's really weird, honestly. A lot of these games having this political fucking...
Yeah, it feels more like a satire of everything. Disco Elysium. Because you come in as just like a guy completely like new to the game and the political sort of things happening around it. So then you start like learning about everything and you start saying everything, and then eventually it tries to pigeonhole you into one of these political ideologies, being fascism, neoliberalism, moderatism, moralism is what it calls it, and fucking I don't fucking careism.
Hell yeah, the best one. Yeah.
You basically just end up being moralist at that point. You were just centrist, basically.
That makes sense, yeah.
So it's interesting because you're also a detective. So when I'm a detective And I get into being a detective. Like, I want to fucking solve the fucking case. So then I get into it and I start like questioning people, and they each have their own political ideologies, and you start questioning them about it. I just want to learn more about it. But even entertaining their ideas can give you a point into
Towards
their ideas.
Yeah.
So if I want to hear about why the racist guy is racist,
You have a chance of becoming more racist.
yeah,
I mean, that makes sense because that's how it is in
Real life.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I want to fucking play the game. So then, like, halfway through the game was like, you're a fascist and you're racist. And I was like, no.
Wait, hold on. Wait, how did this happen? How did this happen?
I just want to know what they're saying because I'm a dirty little fuckboy and I want to know it. I want to fucking know what everybody's talking about. That's why I play this game.
Damn. Okay, that's fair.
Dude, and when you fuck up in that game, you fuck up really hard.
Oh, no.
There's a spot where you can fuck up so bad that you kill yourself. Trigger warning.
10 seconds too late, Sarah. You did it. You solved not
Trigger
doing
warning
trigger
for
warning.
the next couple of minutes because I'm going to explain what
I'll
happens.
put it in the fucking video thing. God damn it. More work.
But you're a fucking sad man, a sad drunk man who tried to kill yourself at the beginning of the game. And then you wake up from wanting to kill yourself and you solve a murder. And there's a time where you have to assert dominance over somebody. The leader of the union mob group that murdered just admits to murdering the man that you have to solve the murder of. And you have it's a fucking quest that you have to assert authority over him. It's a goddamn quest. And I made my dude like not masculine at all. So it was very difficult. It was like a god tier chance that I would assert authority over him.
Yeah.
But I had to do the thing to get a fucking experience points. So I tried it and I failed, and the failure was me asking for my partner's gun and putting it in my mouth to show him that I'm so crazy that he better respect me.
That's wild. Holy shit.
And you could almost go through with it.
Wow.
But you get a penalty
shit.
if you back down. Because then he thinks you're a pussy.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, because
those
it's
are
like,
the rules of the game you're playing. Apparently, yeah, that's how that fucking works.
it literally forces you to put a gun in your mouth and then you're like, go through with it. And I went through with it all the way up to pull the trigger because I was like, how do I get out of this without losing any points? And everyone around you is like, fucking do it. Fucking pull the trigger, bitch. And then you're just like, no. And then all these murderers call you a pussy.
Jesus.
For not killing yourself.
Christ, man. That's wild.
So don't play that game if you're very suicidal.
Yeah, I think that's
warning.
The lesson.
I was not warned. I'm very depressed, but I still bought that game. The game was $40. Imagine you spend $40 and it's like, kill yourself, bitch. Fucking fascist racist. I've been playing it for 48 hours. Trigger warning over.
Trigger warning over. Fucking headphone warning over too.
Yeah.
Just see your fucking all the way up, baby.
Yeah, all the way up, baby.
God. Interesting game. I'll play it sometime.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. It sounds like it. It sounds pretty.
If you don't respect me in 5 seconds, it's very dark humor. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
But it's also like, oh my God, this is very bleak.
It sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And for a moment, it almost works too. Like the guy's like, Jesus, fuck, like Jesus Christ. You're insane. Like, you know?
I mean, yeah, because it's an insane thing to do. It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of segues,
yeah,
it's listener story time, baby.
Boop 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 doop boop doop boop. Listener stories. Anyway, let's do. Don't you have to do the thing?
Oh no, because it's purple.
Never know.
It's always purple. It's blue. It's blue for the worst takes. It's purple for listener stories, and it's red for Reddit stories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then what's our normal?
Purple.
Our normal is just purple?
Yeah, it is just purple.
Oh, because green burnt out.
Yeah, green burnt out. It would be purple and green, and then I would make them both purple.
Yeah.
For listener stories, but since Amazon is a fucking shitty website with stupid fucking LEDs, not like B&H or any other fucking actual reputable film source.
Wow, yeah, suck off B&H, why don't you?
Yeah, and you know what? Fuck it, I'll do Sweetwater too while I'm at it. Yeah,
Sweetwater's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
I would suck
exactly.
Off
yeah, don't. I know my shit. All right, listen. I get to say this.
Yeah, I know.
I have 3 fucking certificates somewhere in this house right now.
It's on the record.
Collecting dust. Doesn't matter where it is. It's still collecting dust.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, welcome to the listener story segment. There's a podcast and something we did.
We talked into microphones for hours, and you guys are gonna
you guys will figure it out. You'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Okay, this is from anonymous she/her. Hi, I love your podcast and definitely need an outside opinion and advice. For background, I am a 22 female and have 3 kids with my ex, 22 male. We haven't been together for over 2 years, and he is married and hasn't seen or spoken to our kids in 1 year. I still get along great with his family, and they are very much still involved. The past month or two, me and his ex's brother, 25 male, have gotten closer, and it has come up that we are both interested in each other. Since finding out he is also interested, I can't stop thinking about it. How odd it could be for the kids and family when they are older and would understand, but I also feel like it would be a great relationship. Should I stop talking to him or just let it happen?
Okay, so recap.
Your baby daddy is not in the picture anymore, has not seen his kids in a year, but you're still talking to his family. And
i.e. his brother,
and he's interested in you and you are interested in him. But should you go for it, or is it going to be awkward?
It has to be awkward, right? Like, there's no way that's not going to be.
The inevitability is it'll be awkward.
I mean, I don't know how long it'll be awkward, so I guess that's like the silver lining is it. Will it ever not be awkward?
Probably not. Like, I'm being real. It's like, it's weird, I think.
Because, like, I don't know. Like, I guess if I were, but then I guess this is my opinion as giving my circumstances growing up. I feel like it would be weird if, like, my real dad had a brother.
Or, like, if your dad started dating your mom's sister.
Yeah, that's
weird.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to have to tell your kids at some point. Let's make the assumption that you're with their dad's your ex's brother,
but
right?
Also, he's not involved in their life.
But yes, yeah, that's true.
So it's not like they're spending their weekends over at their dad's place and you're spending the weekend with your baby daddy's brother. It's not like that.
It's not like that. So I guess that's not too bad. But what are the odds that the dad does? I guess the odds are low that the dad comes back. But
but then that's
not
like
impossible,
The thing I don't want to say is I don't want to say like that any of this is your fault yet. I don't think any of this is your fault yet.
No,
you're in this situation because your baby daddy is not taking care of your kids and sounds like a shitty person. Now, his brother,
that's I feel like with the brother, that's like
I think it seems like a safe option because you already know his family and you know his brother well enough to understand like who they are as people. However, I think regardless, it's like having an age gap relationship.
Yeah,
you can do it.
You can do it, but I think you're
nobody can tell you not to do it. I'm not even going to tell you
not to do it.
It's none of my goddamn business.
But like, just be warned that there's going to be awkwardness and there's probably going to be judgment. Yeah,
lots of judgment from a lot of fucking whack ass people, and they're gonna judge you, and that's a consequence that's going to happen from the situation. Now, you know more about the situation than we do.
Yeah, no, I'm going off of just a couple words on a Google form. Like,
so, I mean, if you think that this is going to be easy to explain to your kids, not cause them a lot of emotional pain in the long run, not even just now, you know.
I mean, I think short term, no matter what, there'll be confusion and...
Or they might be so young they don't even fucking care, but they might grow up and be like, that was weird.
Yeah.
You know, that's always something that might happen, and that could impact your relationship with your kids, but then you have to be like really open and communicative about it. I think the only way this could work is if you're really, really good at communicating and really, really healthy.
True. And I think, and not only that, like, I mean, because like, I'm even thinking about, like, I mean, I feel like, so like, okay, you know, my parents are divorced, right? Yeah. And the difference, and this is like definitely my experience and definitely my own like fucking, you know,
of course.
So take everything I'm about to say with a grain of salt, but like, you know, they got divorced, and then I don't even know, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, my dad started fucking dating someone else.
Yeah. And
I actually met the other person in real life, and that was like one of the most awkward things ever, you know. It's weird. Like, yeah, it's really weird, especially when it's like it feels like it's when it's surprising, and like, you know, and so it's always going to be surprising, I think, no matter what, to the kids at least, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, it's not your fault though, I guess. It's still like you're still a person that has, you know, wants and needs, and you should be able to, for the most part, enact on them. But like, just be warned that like it is gonna be weird for a little bit.
Maybe take it slow, you know?
Take it slow, yeah.
Like, I guess that would be my advice. Like, don't jump in on this, because it is the nature of the relationship is strange.
Yeah.
You know? It's like when fucking people date their bosses. It's like, that's weird.
Yeah.
But also, like, I've seen it in real life, and it's usually toxic. I mean, it's
possible, yeah. But like
it's also, like, I don't know. Sometimes it's fine, and I don't want to be a fucking stick up the ass. And shit, I want to be
a fucking buzzkill, you know?
Shit on people in love, you know?
No, yeah. So, you know, take it slow.
Take it slow. Yeah, don't fucking put a label on it now or anything.
Yeah, don't put a label on it, and just because I was like, what, 20 or 21 when that happened?
Yeah,
so, like,
even you were fucking weirded out. I was
an adult, yeah. So like, it'll be weird, I think, at pretty much any stage of life.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my advice.
That's a wild situation, though.
That's a wild situation.
God damn, that's like a fucking Tyler Perry movie, dude. Shit.
Coming this summer, a wacky comedy from Tyler. What if it wasn't one of Tyler Perry's like serious movies? It was still like a comedy.
Some of these comedies have serious moments.
That's true. I mean, yeah.
Like I Can Do Bad All By Myself. There's the fucking really serious moment where fucking the main character goes to the fucking her, like, I don't forget if he's her lover or her like family that she's keeping in her house, trying to help him out. And he hit on like a teenage girl.
Whoa, okay.
And then she found out about it, and it's like, you know, it's a regular Tyler Perry movie up until that moment. And then she goes up to him and she's like, "Did you fucking hit on her?" And he's like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "She's the teenager."
Yeah.
And then she throws a fucking toaster in the bathtub that he's in.
Jesus Christ.
And it's just like full on, like you see that shit, and it's such a real moment in the middle of
God,
like a wacky movie.
Yeah, that's weird, actually.
You know, people make fun of Tyler Perry all the time, but he does tone shifts really fucking well. It's really good.
I forget that you're from Atlanta, so you're legally required to watch every Tyler Perry movie. I'm sorry.
What was that fucking? Never mind.
We're gonna go on a 50-minute rant about Tyler Perry.
You just dug up a fucking core memory from like middle school for me. All right, gotta say it.
You gotta say it. I know you're, because yeah.
Oh, it was House of Pain, the TV show.
Yeah, okay, I remember House of Pain.
Yeah, so I was watching that in my math class with my teacher, who was a black man, he was fucking dope. He loved math, and he was like an ex-football guy, and he was just like really fun, and he would do like dances and stuff. And he was just like, he really connected with the kids. Mm-hmm. And I really liked him. His name was Mr. Shaw, and we were watching House of Pain. I had just gotten here to Florida from Atlanta. It was my first year in school, so I was all shy. I was the little shy white girl, and I was just like, and the only thing anybody knew about me was that I was from Atlanta. And he was like, fucking, you like this show, right? You would like this show, right? And I was like, I mean, I guess I didn't really watch House of Pain that much.
Yeah.
And then so every time I saw House of Pain on TV, I'd be like, why did he ask me that? I don't know why. And it literally took me like 3 or 4 years to think, because I'm from Atlanta. He literally was just like, yeah, this is recorded in Atlanta. Obviously, this fucking 5th grader would know that.
Yeah, because I said it was legally required. Yeah. Why are you looking into the camera?
Oh, because I was stupid. I was just like, I don't know what that means.
God.
What does he mean by that? How is he being manipulative? And like later, I was just like, oh,
God, at some point, I'm
trying to
gonna
connect with me as a person.
I bet you love peaches. What the fuck are you talking about?
It like haunted me for years.
God. And then you finally realized. One day you'll know all the famous Atlanta people.
Yeah, he was a nice man.
That's good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fucking, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hope he's still teaching math out there, boy. Okay, yeah, let's go.
So this comes to us from Nikki with an IE. They, them.
Can't believe that IE. Whoa.
Someone's going to leave a comment. They're like, why'd you point that out?
I don't know.
Does it fucking...
Doesn't matter. We're talking into microphones.
Yeah, all right. So, am I the asshole for not wanting my soon-to-be father-in-law at our wedding?
Okay.
Am I the asshole? My partner and I have been together for a long while, and we're planning on getting married. Congrats.
Congrats.
My fiance is the most amazing person, and I'm excited to be married.
Oh.
Everything seemed so perfect until I met his parents. To make it short and sweet, I specifically hate his dad. Oh. Now, quick background. I grew up in a family that wasn't too affectionate, and although I have my boundaries and my limits. He is very affectionate. At first, I thought it was just me and I wasn't used to being around a family who was affectionate, but no. He would start off with simple hugs, no biggie, but then, and this is especially when he drinks, starts to touch my hair, stroke it, try to kiss my forehead, tell me I'm pretty, and how he's so happy he can show me off. You got problems there?
I don't like this.
You don't like where this is going?
I don't like this at all.
I had to buy a dress for an event which his parents were at and wanted to pick it out for me, and the dad goes out of his way to say what dress will look great on me and how when they were shopping, he very much emphasized, said that would look so good on Nikki. At this point, I felt like I was crazy. No, you okay, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm fine.
At this point, I felt like I was crazy. No one seemed to be bothered by this except me. It gets worse.
No.
I have past trauma and PTSD from sexual harassment, and it's the same feeling I get when he is there. Whenever my fiance and I are invited out to dinner with them, he wants me to sit with him, and when we leave, he wants me to hold his arm so he can walk me out, not even his own wife. He's even stopped by the house unannounced. I spoke about it to my fiance several times, and after breaking down and crying, he understood the situation. My fiance had spoken to his family about it.
Okay.
I've even told the father to stop, and the dad literally got upset and acted like a child, saying, well, I love hugs, so that's not fair. My fiance and
Wait, what did he say? I love hugs, and that's not fair?
Yeah, he loves hugs, so it's not fair that he can't sexually harass her. Yeah. Them, sorry.
Okay, continue.
I love giving hugs to him. I love hugs.
Weird. Okay, that's like fucking me up. Okay, go ahead.
My fiance and I have gotten into arguments about this, and it's the only thing we fought about, so it makes me feel worse. I no longer attend family events. The last time I didn't attend, they told my fiance, when it's the whole family, he doesn't drink, so it shouldn't happen.
Oh,
which makes me feel,
that's the worst thing to say.
That's really bad to say. which makes me feel like they are completely aware of the situation but allow it.
Yeah.
I don't want him at our wedding. It's a special day and I can't handle the anxiety.
Yeah.
I literally start to shake when he's in the same room as me. It's breaking my heart to have my fiance choose sides because he is so close to him. Am I the asshole? Not the asshole.
You're not the asshole.
Yeah,
especially because you have past trauma about this.
Yeah, you have past trauma. You literally have PTSD from it.
Okay.
And you have the anxiety and you shake at the being in the same room with him. So yeah, this person's not the asshole.
What
obviously.
I'm gonna say depends on how old this man is, and especially if he's Southern. There's a very specific thing that Southern old men do with young women, and it's also literally any young woman. And it is this exact thing, and it makes most young women uncomfortable around old Southern men. Now, it's something that I think they believe is like, oh, you are overly affectionate to women so that it makes them feel good about themselves, even though it's like really misplaced.
Yeah,
because it sounds like a lot of like how my dad acted to a lot of people, which I got used to it because it was like, I never thought of it as sexual harassment because it was my fucking dad, and he didn't like grab me on the ass or anything. He was just like being like, he just thought that was cute. But then I also remember like him being like that basically to everyone. And to the point where we were like, Dad, you gotta not do that. You can't do that anymore.
Yeah. Because it's at some point it's too much for some people. You know what I mean? So
exactly. Like, he doesn't know you like that. He can't be doing that shit. But he might be thinking like, oh, it's my daughter. Oh, blah blah blah. But also like it doesn't really matter. High key, you should respect your boundaries.
Yeah, exactly. And your boundaries are being continuously broken in this scenario. So like,
just at this point he's just being a creepy old man. It doesn't matter what his intentions are. What matters is how they're coming off, and it's bothering
it's coming to them. It's coming across really shitty because of course, like, it's really like
your fiance should put down. I mean, and he's already gone and talked to your family, but
the family's doing everything he can to protect the father, and it's putting them in a real like.
That's a red flag to me. Is them saying it's okay, he's not gonna drink.
Yeah, he's not gonna get drunk this time. It's like they see it and they know that it's like happening. They just don't give a shit.
Yeah,
and that's shitty. And I'm sorry that you're in that situation.
Yeah,
but no, don't invite him to the wedding because that's gonna make them. Yeah,
that's your day. You can decide who goes there, and your fiance should be the one to lay down the ultimatum.
Yeah, it shouldn't be you. Yeah, I'm sorry that it is. But like
if he doesn't stop, he's not allowed at the wedding.
Yeah,
that's it. Plain and simple.
Ultimatum, yeah, because
I don't want my future wife to be harassed at our own wedding.
Yeah,
that's unacceptable.
Or future partner, I guess. Yeah, because
future partner. But like, okay. And I do realize that I'm talking about this in like a gender binary way, but I think it is literally any old Southern man who thinks of even old just in general, but I feel like there's a coldness to like the northern dudes where they just stop giving a fuck about broads and when they become 80 years old.
Fuck them broads.
Fuck them broads. But Southern men usually are like, oh, a beautiful young woman. Oh, it's like a flower. And it's like they don't realize that shit is fucking creepy. Yeah. And then there are the numerous amounts of Southern older men who use it as a way to sexually harass women.
Yeah, and that's what's happening here to them. Yeah. So like, I'm sorry they're being sexually harassed. It's like, it's really fucked up.
It could be literally intended as sexual harassment. It is sexual harassment. It could be intended as sexual harassment, or it could be also just like a culture thing.
But it doesn't matter because it's making them feel uncomfortable. Yeah.
What matters is how it's affecting you.
Yeah. So.
And you've already talked to him, and he's not changing, and that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree 100%. So. Yeah. Not the asshole.
Yeah, not the asshole at all. And I'm sorry you're going through that shit.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah. And also, please don't think that I'm trying to fucking explain away his behavior. I just
they're
sometimes knowing about like what maybe might be happening can give people a perspective on like, okay, This is still fucked up.
No,
but
yeah, it's still fucked up.
At least I understand more about the other person.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah.
But also fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah.
Okay, so this is from Aaron, it.
Okay.
And it's just titled, Am I the Asshole?
Ooh, simple. Love it.
Very simple. I met this guy not too long ago over Discord. He was 19 at the time, and I was only 16.
All right, let's stop the clock. Stop it. Nope. Already, probably not the asshole.
Yeah, you're probably didn't do anything.
The clock already.
You would have to do a lot of shit to be the asshole in this scenario. High key.
So I went out of my way to dox him, and
just because I felt like it. We hit it off immediately, sharing special interests. We talked for a while, but I really began to notice he had a little obsession over me. It's all right to have a favorite person, sure, but he would send me inappropriate art and even ended up telling me about a weird sexual dream he had about me, claiming I was quote-unquote aged up in this fantasy of his. Obviously, I was weirded out, but I tried to ignore all the signs. He was a bad guy because I thought he was a good friend, and I'm not the best at making friends.
I mean, okay. No, there's no excuse to this still. I'm sorry.
Eventually, he would start to get jealous if I talked to people besides him or even joined voice chats with his friends on my own. I was really starting to get annoyed.
Oh, no.
And he started to say some pretty hurtful things and blame it all on his BPD, which, I mean, I have known and I do know people with BPD, and it's always a different scenario.
Yeah.
You can be an asshole, you can have BPD, and you can be an asshole with BPD.
Yes, no, I agree 100%.
It's not, it's not just because of that. But I feel like I do see a lot.
I don't think this guy, BP...
I don't think BPD causes fucking pedophilia.
I don't think so either,
that's what I think,
I don't
honestly.
think so either. I mean, okay, hold on.
Listen, I'm not sure. I'm not a fucking expert, but...
Yeah, because, that's still... like a 1 or 2 year, like, you could probably argue, like, if it was, like, 19 and 18 or even...
Does this guy fucking call me Carson or something?
Kind of that though. Like, yeah, like
that's the scenario. It's like that guy's still canceled.
Yeah, like even like a 19, 17, like
weird.
Even that's still weird to me. Yeah, 19 and 18 makes sense because you're both legal, but like,
yeah,
and that makes a little. But like if we had met like when you were 19 and I was 17, because there was a 2 date.
I wouldn't have even.
Yeah, that wouldn't be
tried.
No. You need a couple more years on the lower on. Yeah,
no.
So,
I don't think I would have even waited.
No, yeah, I don't think so either. No.
Because that shit is weird. That's almost like grooming, you know?
No, yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, that's still weird.
No, God.
Being 19, I remember being 19 and wanting to fuck a 16-year-old is the craziest thought.
Yeah, that's really...
Just getting out of high school,
yeah,
and wanted to go right on back.
That's some Scott Pilgrim shit, actually. Yeah,
yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry I got caught up on that, but let's continue.
Okay, which I can understand in a way, but also he would never take accountability, despite the fact he was being a huge asshole.
Oh, yeah, he's a Discord mod. Obviously.
Good night, kitten. It got to the point where we got into a big argument, and I went off on him, telling him how weird he was for crushing on a minor, sending me inappropriate things, being a jerk constantly for no reason. He tried to guilt trip me, but by that time I had decided our friendship was over, said my goodbyes, and blocked him.
Yeah,
fucking
smart.
Dunked on him. You are such a smart teen.
Yeah, you're smart. Congrats, you did it.
I have an overly guilty conscience sometimes, and think maybe I could have done something better to keep our friendship.
No.
Am I the asshole? No, honey.
No, because that wasn't going to be a friendship.
You were just groomed.
You were going to be groomed. Yeah, that's literally what that was.
In the process of being groomed.
You're so... God, in my dreams, you're so mature. That's gross. What the fuck are you doing? No, you're not the asshole, man.
You're not the asshole, and the guilty conscience is from being groomed.
Yeah, no, that is literally 100% from that. You
did nothing wrong.
Yeah,
you literally did everything right.
You did everything right. You told him to go fuck himself and you blocked him. Yeah, you were right. God, that is not...
Don't even blame yourself for a second. Don't even take this as like I should have broke off the friendship with him sooner. No, you were... sooner, sorry.
Yeah.
No, you were being manipulated.
Yeah, you were being fucking... Yeah, so like, no, unironically, like, you did...
Don't even let yourself, like...
Don't feel guilty at all.
Try to beat yourself up about this at all. You were just being manipulated by an adult who should have known better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Also, you fucking dunked on him.
Yeah, you
that's
dunked
fucking
on him.
awesome.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Fucking, do you know how many teens don't do that? You were smart enough to do that.
Yeah, you made the right call.
You did.
Like 100%. Holy shit, that's wild. Wow.
It could have been real bad. But you got out of there. It's good.
God.
Fucking, can you believe that shit?
No.
Of course I can, because it's like classic.
Yeah.
Like back in my day, we would have to fucking watch like videos on like why you shouldn't send nudes to like people on the internet, you know?
Yeah, no, obviously.
And it's like exactly this scenario.
Yeah, because this could happen. Yeah, like
where like fucking adults, you know, and it sounds like 19-year-old isn't an adult.
No, they're an adult.
They're an adult. They're probably in college.
Yeah, they have at least a year or two out of high school. Yeah, they've had enough of the real world to stay away from high school.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
They might have a job.
Yeah, they probably, yeah.
They, you know,
something's going on. Yeah, like they have some real world experience, not high school experience.
There's no reason they should be fucking around with a 16-year-old. That doesn't make any sense.
No, Jesus. God. So this next one comes to us from Penn, they, them.
That's a cool name.
I, 29 binary, am unsure if I should cut ties with my dad, 49 male, once I have my own place. Before I went to college, I was pretty used to his antics, yelling at me, my siblings, or stepmom for not doing things exactly how he asked in a short amount of time, mainly. When I went to college and came back on breaks, I became hyper aware just how much he treated us affected my mental health.
Yeah.
Now I think he's trying to do better, and my brother, 18 male, has said he's gotten better, but this last break is what really made me question if I even want to continue talking to him when I'm stable on my own. Not only throughout the break has he been saying that he'll never understand non-binary people, I'm not out to him. He had made a joke at my expense, and I returned with a joke at his expense. He then said that I was the most negative person he knew, and that I only see the worst in people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, okay, I don't blame you. Yeah. He hasn't apologized for it, and I don't think he ever will.
No.
He's not, no. I was hurt by this and still am. What really broke the camel's back was going through old journals from middle school and high school, which was full of things he had done that I had forgotten about, throwing a bookshelf down because he weren't cleaning enough, and comparing me to my birth mother, who, as he has often said, he hated. Jesus Christ. I wanted to cut him off for all of this, but my real concern is that I might be cutting off my brothers and stepmom inadvertently through it. Yeah. Especially because my brother thinks I'm the one who instigated the negative comment. Thank you for any advice you give. I really enjoy the podcast and your down-to-earth advice.
Oh.
I mean, you're not the asshole, and I don't blame you. I'm going to let Sarah take this one.
It sounds like home to me.
Yep,
it sounds like you, my Sarah. Childhood, baby.
Yep, all you.
I was literally just thinking about a time that my mom and I tried to adopt a puppy dog.
And it went smoothly, right?
Well, Josh, if you know, I didn't grow up with a puppy dog. That's a Norm Macdonald styled joke for you. No, fucking keeping a puppy dog is a little stressful. We had to keep her like penned up. We didn't have it like a crate. I guess we didn't want a crate trainer because she was she loved jumping and like running around all the time.
Yeah.
So we made a little pen for her in the kitchen, but she would get out all the time. And I loved her. And I mean, she was a little stressful, but like, you know, like fucking, it's a puppy. Like eventually you get through it.
Yeah.
Fucking one time she got out and I had to go to school and my mom had to go to work and we had to put her back in her pen. And my mom literally overturned our love seat because she got so frustrated trying to find this puppy dog. Like screaming, overturning shit. And I just remembered that happened like a couple of days ago. And
that's some good timing then, because
I remember being like, yeah, we can't keep this fucking dog or else this dog is going to get abused. I like went to her and was like, yeah, we should give the dog to a different family. I don't think we can take care of the dog. And then I had to convince her to give up the dog.
Wow. Jesus.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what your future is going to look like, listener, is remembering all these crazy fucking moments when you were in your middle fucking 20s, when you're fucking, when you're healthy after you've inevitably cut off your dad because your dad sounds like a fucking abusive piece of shit, and then you're gonna be in your mid-20s fucking remembering, oh yeah, remember when that happened, and then you say that out loud to your friends, and then all your friends are like shocked silence, staring at you,
mouth wide open,
because
surprised.
They've literally never heard of an adult acting like that around their children, because it's not normal for that to happen.
It really is not normal. No, we're not gonna be some like weirdos like, oh, stick around. Yeah, sure. See, yeah, that's fucked up. No,
dude, I literally met with like a friend of mine who I had known in high school, who had went through some like significant troubles in high school, had some significant troubles with their mom, and them and their mom are like literally best friends now. But it's only because their mom was like, I'm actually so sorry for everything that I did.
Apologized and became a better person. It seems like your dad is not gonna fucking do that.
Well, but then I also told them about like my mom and how my mom used to be behind closed doors.
Yeah.
And they were fucking shocked.
Yeah, because like, you went through a lot of shit. And like, it really sucks too, because like another thing that the listener talks about too is like the brother is blaming them for.
Yeah, that's probably how it is.
So like, it's gonna be.
Well, I mean, the dad probably has convinced everyone that the reactions to his own actions are the actual problems, not so to
not his own actions,
that his own actions are the actual problems.
Yeah, so.
And it's like, just like textbook manipulation, narcissism, whatever you want to say. I'm not qualified to diagnose anybody. The only person who is somebody who meets your dad.
Yeah, and
so even then it's like sometimes it's not very obvious. Either way, he just sounds like he's fucking abusive, selfish piece of shit.
So you're
doesn't care about fucking who you are.
Yeah, so
I don't understand why he would be talking about non-binary people if he didn't even have an inkling that you might be.
Yeah, if he says that not knowing, he's not gonna change his mind because like he's saying that openly and like confidently, you know what I mean?
Well, there are some
some
families.
People can, they can. I mean, people can like
not the families that throw bookshelves on the ground.
Yeah, no, that's the key takeaway for that. I'm like, no, there's not really.
It's the families duped into conservatism and anti-gay propaganda, anti-LGBTQ propaganda that are like, I think gay people are a sin. And their daughter is gay, and they decide miraculously they love their daughter so much.
Yeah, so
it doesn't happen all the time.
It doesn't happen, so.
And it just sounds like this. I mean, you want a down to earth advice? I wouldn't bet on it. Sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it either.
I would protect yourself first.
Yeah, protect yourself first, and that's like the main important thing that you need to do. Like
when you move out. And then take stock of how you feel, and then take stock of how your relationship with your dad changes.
Yeah, and like they already feel like they already being away has made them aware of how like hyper aware of all the shit the dad does. So like,
well, yeah, but it's not just that. Sometimes when you move out of a house with somebody, your relationship gets better, and most of the times it's all about like. Pretty much the most genuine way to determine if somebody's toxic is setting a boundary and then seeing how they react. If you set a boundary with somebody and things get better, then that's a healthy person and you have a healthy relationship with them. If you set a boundary with someone and the relationship gets worse, then that's a toxic person.
Yeah. So.
Because they don't want a boundary. They want just permanent access to you.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, it could be fucking, your dad feels so shitty about himself and his tiny little dick that he has to like humiliate all of his kids and make them feel like shit.
Yeah.
And say crazy shit like you're a negative person.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is totally, listen, go on like narcissistic, raised by narcissistic parents or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Find all the narcissistic subreddits on Reddit and determine, like, they all say the same shit. Like, they literally say...
They all do.
No, I mean, like, they literally say the exact same words. Like, I remember my mom saying, you're a negative person. You only dwell on negative memories. You don't ever remember the good times. Why do you only remember the negative times? It's because it was traumatizing. It's because you traumatized me. I literally can't forget it. You dumbass. It's not just me choosing to remember the negative times or me being a negative person, you bitch. You
You're not wrong.
stupid ass.
God. Yeah, no, I agree 100%. Yeah.
You can't say that shit to a child.
No, yeah, of course not. God, man.
So, I mean, definitely go on Reddit and fucking look at that shit because that's a big eye opener.
Yeah.
They literally say the exact same quotes. You will find hundreds and hundreds of people saying things that your dad has said to you every day. It's like they have a fucking group chat.
Group chat.
Like,
they have a Google Doc that they all share.
Here's the best way to fuck up your kid.
God. Jesus.
So this hit home a lot, listener, and I'm so sorry that you're in this scenario, but it's gonna get
as well. Yeah.
It's gonna get so much fucking better when you leave. Oh my God.
It's gonna get a lot better.
You're gonna finally have like clarity in your life. If it can be resolved, then you'll know.
Yeah, you'll know.
You'll understand.
But I wouldn't bet.
No.
I wouldn't bet on it.
And
protect yourself.
If your brother is like, yeah, you're the one that did that, tell him to shut the fuck up.
And your
like,
family is going to probably...
get smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what? He's an idiot.
So,
yeah,
damn.
no. And fucking I'll always be in your corner. Holy shit. Yeah. Just know that you got at least one person in your corner. It's fucking me. And probably Josh. Are you in his corner?
Just probably? Wow.
I don't know. You didn't say.
No, I am also in the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could assume because I've been saying I agree. No, I'm on. No, you know what? On second thought, I'm actually a men's rights activist, so I got to take the side of the man here. I'm sorry. I'm in your corner, listener.
Both of us are in your corner.
Yes, we are in your corner.
Yeah.
You know what else is in your corner? This ad break.
Yeah, that wasn't manipulative at all. Give us money.
Do you want to do the? We gotta do the ad break.
We do have to do the ad break.
We have to do the ad break.
But I'm sorry, and we hope that things get better once you move out. It will. I promise you.
I do. Will. Yeah, it will get a lot better.
Yeah.
Ad break.
Yep.
Hey, welcome to the ad break.
Hey.
You guys know the drill by now, probably. If you're a long-time listener, you know what we're about to say.
Yeah.
If you want to support this podcast, go on YouTube, like and subscribe, and make sure you rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple.
But also, you could give us money.
That's true. Yeah.
You could give us money.
I guess it's a little blunt to say it that way, but yeah, you're right. You can help us out financially through 3 different ways now. We have merch available at down in the description and in the pinned comment. It's APWSTR-merch.creator-spring.com. It's a really good title for a website. And
it's in the description. You'll see it.
You'll know what it is. Yeah.
You're smart.
And fucking that's some merch you can get. We have mugs, shirts, a bunch of shit available for you.
Yeah, a bunch of crap.
We have a Patreon where we release videos and episodes early, as well as some exclusive content at patreon.com/APWSTR.
Truth.
And we also have a Buy Me Coffee, and we'll say whatever you want us to say.
Yeah.
At buymecoffee.com/APWSTR. We actually have one today.
We do.
So this coffee comes from Lee. He says hi.
Hello.
He says hi. I just recently started listening to your podcast due to being extremely bored at work and need something to help pass the time while I do repetitive work. Your podcast is extremely entertaining, and I can't wait for future episodes. This coffee is from me and my cat Momo, who listens with me as well. Well, hello Momo, and thank you, Lee, very much.
Thank you so much. Hello to both of you.
Yeah, if you guys want us to read your message again, buymecoffee.com/APWSTR.
Yeah. Also, cat tax. Send us photos of Momo.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable.
If you're comfortable with that, yeah. Also, we have a Facebook page, finally. It's kind of like our Eclipse channel, but it's available. It's facebook.com/APWSTR.
Yeah.
Share our politics with your fucking grandparents and give them a heart attack.
Yeah. Give them a heart attack. Yeah, if you want to turn your grandparents into radical socialists, then
using facts and logic,
fucking send them our podcast. We have that effect on grannies.
We do. Back to the show.
Okay, this one's fucking crazy.
Oh, really? Is it?
This one is actually insane.
Is it okay? So is it like the story itself is insane, or is like?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
The story itself is insane.
Should I strap in?
Yeah, you should.
All right.
This is from Anonymous They Them.
All right.
So this isn't my story, but in fact my mother's (parentheses) and my stepdad's. For some context for the story, my aunt from my bio dad's side of the family married my stepdad's father. They're a good 30+ years apart, and it makes the holidays awkward.
I bet. I believe that.
So
okay. So
let me explain with visuals for the fucking YouTuber, because I had to do this in my mind. So their mom and dad, their biological mother and father, their dad's sister married their mom's second husband's dad.
Yeah, the stepfather's dad, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So their step grandfather is married to their aunt.
So they're technically also they're also technically a grandmother then?
Their aunt is married, is basically their grandmother.
Okay, that's a lot they gotta deal with already.
Yeah, this is, I say the shit is insane, is fucking crazy.
Yeah, okay.
Last year during my step-grandfather's birthday, he got so absolutely drunk that he confessed to my mother that he's been molding my aunt to be more like my mother.
Okay, so the step-grandfather is telling the aunt.
No, is telling the listener's mother that he is molding his wife to be more like her.
And the wife is the aunt, right? Or
okay,
just
this is difficult.
Okay, all right, hold on.
The step-grandfather, who is the father of the
stepdad, yes.
The stepdad, who is married to the listener's mom.
Yeah.
The step-grandfather told the mother that he's molding his wife, the aunt
of the biological dad. Okay, yeah. To be more like
his mother.
Not creepy. Not creepy at all.
Not creepy at all?
That's the smart. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, bro.
Same hairstyle, hair color, clothes, body, etc. As one can expect, my mother was silently horrified.
Yeah, I was about to spit out my fucking drink. Yeah, that's wild.
He even has the gall to look her in the eye and in Spanish say, "I have never looked at you with the eyes of a daughter-in-law, but a woman."
I'm gonna puke. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this one's fucking crazy.
All right, oh my God.
That's not all, however.
Oh, really?
That was already pretty big.
That was a lot to take in. Oh my God.
That's not all, however. My aunt has confessed multiple times that she's molding her husband, my step-grandfather, to be more like my stepdad. His own son.
What fucking...
Same hairstyle, cologne, the works.
Oh my God.
Weirdly enough, they're a match made in heaven.
I mean, I get, yeah, literally.
Kinda.
Yeah, two fucking sexual deviants,
Two
yeah.
fucking weirdo perverts.
Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me?
Makes
Jesus.
Some weirder comments saying that my step-grandfather looks like my stepdad, but older.
Oh God. I listen, if I ever had like a son, right?
Yeah.
If I ever had like a kid, I don't want to be compared sexually to my kid.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Even if it's no, I don't know. No.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I don't need to worry. I don't need to think about their genitals or their sex life at all.
That's gross as fuck. All right, I'm sorry.
I'm fine.
I'm already out.
My aunt, before getting married to my step-grandfather, tried to hit on my stepdad, which strained the relationship between her and my mother.
God, I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
No fucking shit.
Man, this listener, I'm so sorry for them already. I'm sorry.
I genuinely don't know how to go about with this information. And yes, I did drop the bomb on my bio dad's side of the family. They thought she got engaged to a sugar daddy, and I went, no, that's my step grandfather. Insert skull emote. They met at my house. What would y'all do? Honestly, I'd bounce. I would fucking leave the country. I would pack my bags and move.
Because I mean, what good comes from this?
What could I do?
I have no control over this situation. I don't think they have a control over this situation.
In the songs of Encanto, what else can I do?
Thank you, Sarah, for bringing Encanto, a fun, family-friendly movie, into the story that's borderline incestual.
Pretty incestual. Well, is it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it
Weird,
is.
Kind of.
Well, okay, because all right.
I mean, it's stepdad's daughter-in-law.
Because I mean, there's a lot
that he wants to fuck, and then the aunt wants to fuck the stepdad, but that's not incestual.
I guess that's not. I guess it's just weird.
Yeah, but I guess after she married the step grandfather, it's basically her son-in-law.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't.
So she wants to fuck the son-in-law.
Yeah.
You know what
but then,
I would do?
That's not. I don't. Why?
I would never talk to them again, and then in my mind, I would be like, "This was an elaborate prank."
It's just a prank, bro.
You know what? They don't actually mean it.
Yeah. No, I don't.
They're out there living their lives. I'm never going to talk to them again. But
yeah.
This is just a prank.
That's just a prank. I wouldn't talk to them either.
This is just a big silly joke.
They're just in a silly, goofy mood. You know. I mean, no. It's like no. You can't. What do you do?
What do you do?
You know what you do? You fuck the grandmother. Just,
you go back in time.
Full circle.
Fuck your great grandma.
That's so dumb, man.
I'm
sorry.
stupid.
I don't even know what to say to that. You know, sometimes you're just a story that's a wild one.
How did they both meet? Like
in their head, the listener said their house.
I know, but also it's just like fucking crazy that your mom would date your dad.
Your dad had it for money, right?
Sister.
Is it for money or is it because they want to fuck?
Fell in love with
dad,
your mom's second husband.
So okay,
so hard that she married your mom's second husband's dad. But
because
your dad
couldn't to mold them into being the second husband. But like, why?
But then also your step grandfather, meanwhile, wants to fuck your mom.
All of this is weird.
This is all very
weird.
strange.
It's just a lot of like hoops to get kind of close to fucking someone you probably shouldn't. Like it's just wild. I don't know. Like it's just like
I don't know if you're gonna remember this, Josh, because I don't think you watched a lot of Law and Order SVU. Well, there was one episode of Law and Order SVU.
Listener, by the way, if Sarah's comparing your story to Law and Order SVU, I think you know that there's very little you can do until the cops show up.
But okay, molding your partner into somebody else. I guess isn't really a crime.
I guess these are all consenting adults.
It should be a crime.
But yeah, it's a crime of humanity, you know. But
yeah, it's a moral crime.
Law and Order SVU. Sorry, I cut you off.
Law and Order SVU. There is an episode where, like, you know, they start off the episode. I think it's a series of episodes. It's like a 2 or 3 parter because it ends up being a big fucking deal. In the beginning, it's like, oh, there was a rape at the high school. And then it's like, okay, we pretty much know who the rapist is. It's this kid, but then the kid is the son of the governor.
That sounds familiar, actually.
Yeah. Wait. But then they're like, okay, so then we gotta fucking, the more they investigate the rape, they're more like, wait, was it the kid? Hold on. And then they're like, maybe it was the dad.
Jesus.
And the dad is pinning it on the son. And then fucking it turns out it was both of them as a tag team. And they're like, this is why Law and Order SVU is fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, that sounds pretty crazy.
They take scenarios and they just try to figure out how to fucking make it crazier and crazier. And then it turns out they're both a tag team serial rapist like team. That because he's the governor, he's figured out how to rape 14-year-olds and blame it on his son and like
Is
blackmail
the only
his
connection
own
that it's
son.
a family. Now I'm really.
Yeah, literally. I was like a dad and a
Listener,
son.
I want to say it for the record. I don't think it's that. Other
no,
than the
I don't
family,
think that's that
but...
at all. It just reminded me of this one episode of Law and Order SVU, and I don't really have any other advice to you other than get out of there and move away.
Yeah, just don't talk to them because that's not. You're not gonna be in a good.
Maybe give your mom support.
Yeah, I feel bad
poor
for
lady.
your parents, but like, holy shit! Oh my god!
And your stepdad, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, stepdad didn't do anything either. Yeah,
he just got hit on by his stepmom.
Yeah. So, God. Gross.
I just would not go there.
I want to go there anymore. Yeah.
To where they are.
Yeah,
if
just stay away
somewhere,
from.
I would just be like, never mind.
Stay away from those two goofballs.
Those two silly, goofy guys.
Silly, goofy guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for them.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That shit sucks.
God.
Pretty awkward. Why do they keep getting invited to places?
Because I don't know.
They're not the governor.
He's something about. Okay, this is just another ice cream where you get caught up on the fucking ice cream.
This is another
but now
ice
you're
cream.
just getting caught up on Law and Order SVU.
That's all I care about is ice cream and Law and Order SVU.
I can tell. I can tell for sure.
Because you know how much of a fucking fever dream that is to have that be the plot, and then also Ice Cube is there.
Okay, fair
That's
enough.
fucking crazy.
That is crazy.
God damn it.
All
Yeah,
right.
I would move away.
I would move away as well. Yeah, move away.
I'd
Skip town. Yeah.
You know, it's like when you find a bunch of spiders in your house, and the situation gets
and then
worse.
you just nope out of there. You just nope.
Yeah, you burn your fucking house
Yeah,
down.
burn your house down. Yeah. Okay.
You
Next.
just nope out.
God.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, nope out of there.
Nope out of there.
This millennial is telling you unironically to nope out of there.
All right.
Next story.
Next story. God. This comes from Anonymous.
Okay.
He, they.
Okay.
And this is our first Today I Fucked Up, I think.
Ooh.
It's a new story type for us. Today I fucked up by telling a Twitch streamer to Google something he shouldn't have. I don't know
What did you do? Come on.
I don't know. This is a good segue to say twitch.tv/a guy nicknamed JC. I don't know whether to be ashamed or proud of this moment. Maybe both.
Okay, we'll tell you.
But basically, I was watching a stream from a Twitch streamer I really liked, and I decided to donate 100 bits and say something funny in the chat. So basically, I wrote, Sonic restaurant stocks are rising so fast it's causing the market to rapidly inflate. For more info, Google Sonic inflation.
Oh my god. I can't believe you did that. That's really funny.
I thought that he would see this and laugh. I thought he knew, but I was wrong.
He probably didn't.
He saw it and said, hang on a sec, and began typing. Aw, fuck.
Okay, you know what? This is his problem that he doesn't know about
Yeah,
Sonic
he's a Twitch
inflation.
streamer. He should know about this
Are you
shit.
fucking kidding me? You gotta be. I mean, come on, man.
It's the equivalent of saying like blah 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 rule 34. You know, like you should know it by now.
Yeah, like come on, man.
God,
It's not that obscure. I feel like.
I feel like it isn't. No, I've heard it multiple times on TikTok. So
I
like,
mean,
it's
maybe
probably...
you're not into Sonic, but like, come on,
Inflation,
who
though,
isn't?
You're a Twitch streamer. You should know games. Okay.
Yeah.
The chat immediately lit up with everyone telling not to do it, pleading for him to stop, but it was too late. He didn't switch from screen sharing to the game he was playing to what he was Googling, but I could tell from the look in his eyes that he had seen it. I witnessed live on Twitch the light in a man's eyes dying like the light of the island at the end of Lost.
I love you.
God.
I love that you said that.
He switched to sharing his browser and gave us a taste of the deviant horrors he was witnessing.
Good.
It was as a YouTube thumbnail of a Sonic inflation video. Parentheses, how the fuck did it get on YouTube? Then
Of course it's on YouTube.
There's some suitable for Sonic inflation videos.
I feel like I've stumbled across Sonic inflation on YouTube without even searching Sonic
yeah,
inflation.
it's on my front page, you know? Every day it's on
I'm
there.
pretty sure it was on the Game Grumps at one
YouTube
point.
knows what I want.
Didn't the Game Grumps play that Sonic game?
Yeah, the
fan-made Sonic game where
yeah,
you
that's
go
like a
and
fever
you-
dream. Yeah,
That had Sonic inflation in it.
yeah. So yeah, it's a pretty common.
It's
people.
fucking
Yeah,
common as shit. It's like Vor.
it's common enough for Game Grumps. It's common enough for everybody else.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
So then he switched to just his camera view and just looked on, somber and defeated, the face of a broken man. He soon moved on from this, but I feel that the trauma I have inflicted upon him will have long-lasting consequences that will cause every therapist to shudder. He may never fully recover from this.
I think it's a little dramatic.
To the streamer, if he just so happens to watch this, I'm so sorry you had to find out this way. He doesn't want no streamer watches us.
No, but if he does
watch
watch
the story.
Thank you, and thank you for apologizing. That's
thank
nice
you for
of you.
apologizing. Don't apologize. Fuck him.
Yeah, don't apologize. He should have known. Are you fucking kidding me?
The streamer 100% should know what the fuck is on.
If he doesn't know, he's just a youngin.
Yo, he's just asking. And he was gonna fucking like DDoS, dude. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I feel like I think you should probably fucking know.
One time I accidentally got Josh's dad to Google lemon party during a game of Jackbox.
And I haven't forgiven you since.
I know.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah.
It's pretty funny. Because, I was trying to make, when you're a youngin' and you're fucking playing Jackbox Party Pack with a bunch of older adults, you want to make them laugh. You want to reference the old memes, So I fucking referenced Lemon Party, and then we immediately told Josh's parents, who were also there, to not Google Lemon Party.
And then, and then what happens when you tell someone to not Google something, they Google it. That's just proof that you knew that it was gonna happen. You wanted my dad to look up Lemon Party.
I did not want your dad to Google Lemon Party.
To fucking go on his flip phone. And Google Lemon Party. He has to type the 4 button. It's a 4 button 3 times.
Yeah.
I love in this scenario. For some reason, my dad just doesn't have a smartphone. He does, but no.
He has to take it off of his fucking belt clip pocket.
You're just asking it at that point. You're just asking for my dad to have a heart attack at that point. Hey, Dad, let's look up Blue Waffle.
He's not that old.
He's not that old.
And I'm pretty sure he did after that. We talked about that too, didn't we?
So, I mean, listen, first of all, so this is my opinion as a Twitch streamer.
Yeah.
Fuck the other Twitch streamer for not knowing what it is. But also, you wanted him to look up Sonic Inflation. Let's not pretend here. Listen, there's not a greater feeling than telling someone to watch something. You wanted a little bit, that hope of
This is the primary difference between me and Josh, is that Josh is lawful good and I am chaotic good. And from one chaotic person to another, because I understand you, listener, you can't walk around and not talk about Sonic Inflation. That's on your mind all day. You can't walk around and just be like, fucking, what? Then life is boring. What, you can't do that?
Yeah, I can, honestly. I can walk around with not thinking about Sonic Inflation. Sarah, someone has to pay the electric bill, you know what I mean? If I just sat around all day thinking about Sonic Inflation, jerking my little dick off to it, maybe the lights wouldn't turn on and the trains won't run, okay?
Yeah, but would we have joy?
No, because then we can't deliver the fucking Amazon Prime tablet to look up Sonic Inflation. No.
I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you're well within your rights.
You're well within your rights to do it.
As an American.
And you also gave him money. So, I mean,
you gave him fucking money. What's a little trauma?
All right. Okay. Now you're losing me, Sarah.
All right. This one's a serious one.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right. Yeah. I'm ready to be serious. Let's go.
I actually looked up an article for this one.
Okay.
This is from Anonymous He They.
Okay.
How do I deal with my problems without therapy? I am under 18 and non-binary. I'm currently in a shitty household. I have somewhat severe, albeit high-functioning mental health issues. However, because my parents won't consent to it, I cannot access therapy until I'm 18. I haven't been able to find any sort of counseling service that I could access without my parents' consent. My school doesn't have counselors that are helpful, and I don't have any emotionally healthy adults I'm close with that could help me. My friends are aware of my issues, and I talk about them occasionally. However, I don't talk about my problems enough for it to help me, as I don't know how to in a way that is mentally healthy. I'm also scared to do so, as I feel extremely guilty every time I open up to my friends, and I'm afraid I will hurt them. I'm at a loss at how to cope with my problems as I find therapy to be the only thing that people recommend that is actually helpful. Do y'all have any tips on how to make life easier until I can get therapy?
Huh.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
That's a hard one. Actually, I'm not sure where to begin with that one.
So I was like, what options are there?
Because, yeah, I feel like
for LGBTQ youth, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I feel like there has to be something, because I feel like especially with that, I feel like since there's still sadly like stigmas around like especially from like, you know, because like if you have like, you know, conservative right religious parents, they're not going to be understanding, you know, or the odds of them being like understanding are likely low, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if you're out yet, which I assume that you're not.
Which I mean, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So I actually looked up like what options there are for teens without parental help. And I found this article that's 7 mental health resources for LGBTQ teens.
Huh.
So there's the Trevor Project, which is like a yeah, it's basically like a call line that's completely anonymous that you can call to like talk about your issues, and they specialize in LGBTQ mental health.
Okay.
And then there's also like a bunch of other similar talk lines that might be something that you can utilize in the meantime. Because if it really is just I need to talk about my problems, and
because yeah, they say that it's because they talk about it but not enough. So I assume that is
this is a way that you can talk about it, have it be completely anonymous. I was thinking like maybe you could go to your counselors, but rereading that, I saw that you said there aren't any competent counselors, and oftentimes when youth go to guidance counselors about mental health issues, in my experience,
probably not the best. I assume
it usually ends up getting back to the parents.
Yeah,
and that sounds like a really unsafe scenario.
Oh no, yeah, of course.
So don't do that. Actually, so the Trevor Project, and then we'll put the actual like phone number in the description.
Yeah, and I can just link to the article if you
True. Yeah, I'll send it to you. LGP National Youth Talk Line is a completely different. It's open daily. But the Trevor Project is also 24/7, which is good.
Yeah.
And it's also like trained counselors to give you options
and to figure out what exactly will work best for you, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So, I mean, I highly doubt that these people are going to be like, it's possible. Like, I've definitely done like stuff like this before when I was like really, not when I was a teen, but when I was really down. And sometimes it's very like dismissive. Like, not all people who do these talk lines are very helpful.
I mean, yeah,
but some are.
So, I mean, it's better than nothing. You know?
If you have a bad experience the first time, don't let it phase you, and definitely like try to establish.
And I assume if there's like those 11 options in that article, I'm assuming one of them eventually will definitely be helpful.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
there's also the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, if that is one of your issues. National Alliance on Mental Illness Helpline, Love is Respect, which is actually a really good resource for physical and emotional abuse awareness. I've actually been on their website before, which is really interesting because they have like, they go through like very specific scenarios about abuse and what it looks like in terms of like, and what it can feel like on the reciprocating end.
Oh, okay.
Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network, National Runway Safe Line, for all youth who feel unsafe at home, are considering running away from home, or have run away. If you're being bullied, abused, and need help finding shelter support, or just need to talk. Yeah, and that's pretty much, that's the 7 ones. I can give you the article. But that'll be in there. And also anybody else who's had similar experiences from when they were an LGBTQ youth, tell us in the comments like what you did.
Yeah, what's helped. Yeah, because
I think also like opening up to your friends.
Yeah, even a little bit more might be, because then you'll have more people in your corner, you know?
Because I'm sure, like, you know, if your friends are really your friends, they'll rather you be happy.
Yeah.
Than feel overburdened by what you have to say.
Exactly.
Especially if you're also utilizing these resources. Like, don't use your friends as your therapy, but
definitely
talking to them
talk
about
to
your
them.
problems is a part of friendship.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but definitely like say like, listen, I don't want to be, oftentimes a lot of guilt and a lot of feeling like you're a burden come from mental illness and are not actually based in reality.
Yeah. So I get that. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a hurdle to get over, but it's also like talking to your friends and saying like, man, I've been really feeling this way, blah, blah, blah. Most of the time, what you need is somebody to say, damn, hon, I get it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you need to feel better.
Some like what is it? Confirmation. What's the word?
Validation.
Validation. Yeah.
That's most, and honestly, that's most of what the issues that we get that we give is just validation.
Yeah.
Is, you know, people send us crazy stories to get our reaction to it because they can't see what the situation is because they're in it every day.
Yeah, but you know, an outside perspective is always going to help usually. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
Yeah. And, you know, hopefully other people can give resources too, and they can help you with that too. Because, I mean, but I mean, I went through emotional abuse as a teen, but I also never acknowledged my own internalized homophobia. So I didn't go through exactly the same scenarios. So I can't tell you, I can't give you much information on that, but I can definitely like look into like programs that are made for LGBTQ youth that are, most of the time the good things about these programs is they're made to be anonymous.
Yeah, as long as it's anonymous, I think that's going to be the best way to,
and free.
Yeah.
And fucking made for teens in this exact scenario.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Hopefully we can give you
the resources that you need.
We as a community can come together to like give more resources to.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely have it all linked down below for you.
Yeah. But just, I don't know. I would just open up to your friends maybe and just say like, listen, I don't want to overshare, but I also am going through these issues and I really need somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then however they react is going to show you more about them than it says about you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree 100%.
And if you need us to beat someone up.
Okay, no.
We'll go beat them up for you.
I was just about to say solved it, but like that isn't solving it, Sarah.
You just let us know I'll go beat them up for you.
So this is not, we don't condone violence here.
This is your Italian grandma.
We don't condone.
There's your little old Italian grandma. I'm gonna go beat him with a sock full of nickels.
These are jokes. These are bits.
This isn't a threat. It's a promise.
Oh my God. All right. God. Solved it.
Yeah, I did research for you. All right. Jesus Christ.
Solved it.
But no, I hope. Yeah. I hope she gets better.
I hope it gets better too.
And it as cringy as it is, it does get better.
Yeah.
I know fucking that whole shit with like it gets better was super cringe, but it does also. Get better.
Yeah, so okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, solved it.
Solved it.
All right. So this comes to us from Anonymous. And I'm gonna say they say female, so I'm gonna say she, her.
Okay.
Am I self-sabotaging?
Okay.
Me, 23-year-old female, and my boyfriend, 24-year-old male, have been together 3 years. When we first started dating, it wasn't too serious. We both didn't want a relationship, but as time went on, it got more serious. Around a year ago, he told me he was going out for drinks with his friends straight after work. My friend just so happened to be in the same pub as him and phoned me to tell me he was there with another girl.
Oh.
A year on, and I have forgave, but I haven't forgotten.
Mood.
For the past 5-ish months, he's been talking about my sisters a lot, quote, jokingly, saying he will have sex with them. That's not a weird joke.
Fucking joke.
I'm gonna fuck your brothers. How do you make that a joke? Yeah.
How do you make that a joke, dude? What?
I finally had enough and broke up with him. Then he came back saying everything will change and he'll prove it. I've given him the chance to prove it, but I'm really having second thoughts as I don't trust him now.
No.
I won't even allow him to come to my house while my sisters and family are there. I'm at the it is what it is stage right now and really thinking if I'm making the right decision. I can't decide if he's the person I want to spend my life with. Am I self-sabotaging? You're not self-sabotaging.
Well, you might be by keeping him in your life.
You're self, because I feel like
this question was, am I self-sabotaging by not accepting the relationship to blossom or something. But like, no, I think it's the opposite. I don't know why he's still in your life. If you can't even trust him to be around your sister.
Yeah, if you can't trust him around your family, like,
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so they're definitely like, they deserve better, like, for sure. Yeah, like there's no, if you don't even picture yourself spending, if you do want a future where like you are spending your life with someone for sure, you know,
they're gonna talk to your sisters.
Yeah, and you're gonna know like for sure that you want to spend the rest of your life with them, you know.
Yeah, you're gonna know,
it's
like,
not gonna be like,
too.
God, he. How do you
come back from? I want to fuck your sister.
Wouldn't it be crazy?
It was just a joke.
Well, what would happen if like your sister was like doing laundry and she was bent over and she was stuck in the laundry machine, so I had to get her out by just fucking thrusting into her? Wouldn't that be wild?
She was wearing that shirt that she wears sometimes, the one that's really tight.
Oh, the really sexy one that really shows off her tits. How else does he talk? I don't know. Come on, let's not pretend here.
He could be, I want to have sex with sister, and it would be the same thing. Like, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if he's, if he's wearing caveman robes or a Patriots jersey. It doesn't matter. Like it's the same. The same outcome at the end of the day is he's gonna use you to fuck your sisters.
Yes, he's a puss hound.
A fucking puss hound, bro.
He's a fucking puss hound, dude. And he's an idiot because he's wasting his life pretending to want to be in a monogamous relationship.
Everything will change. Everything will change.
Everything's gonna change
if you come back and let me fuck your sisters.
But I mean, on a serious note, this could be like, you mentioned self-sabotage, I think maybe because I don't know, maybe it's on your mind or something, or that's something that you've learned about that you think, oh, do I do that? But like, being in a relationship with somebody that you know is bad for you can sometimes be a form of self-harm.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I agree.
Because you don't seem to be like, you seem to know exactly what he's about.
Yeah, you seem to know, and you're
able to set boundaries.
You're able to set boundaries, and you also don't seem like excited to be back with him. So like,
you're kind of keeping him in limbo. I understand why,
but I think at the end of the day, it's just gonna be better off
to dump him.
Yeah, like, and like, I get giving him a second chance and all, but like, probably if you don't
even trust him, there's no point.
Yeah, and no third chance, no fourth chance, nothing like that either. So like,
it's not gonna keep him around. Like, this is not a something that really can be fixed if you're not going to forgive him. You know what I mean?
And like,
and I personally don't think you should. He sounds like a piece of shit.
It sounds.
But I'm also like not inclined to forgive. I'm not a very forgiving person.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine to forgive, and if you're in that position to forgive, but you definitely don't forget. So, and you haven't forgotten. So,
I should buy that T-shirt of the elephant with the knife. It says like, "I'll forgive, but I'll never forget." That was on like red. That was on like fucking.
All I can think of is the goose. Peace was never an option. I don't think you're self-sabotaging in the sense that you say you are. I think you're self-sabotaging by letting this man into your life.
If you are self-sabotaging, you might just not be sure, and that's okay. You don't need to like.
I don't think. Yeah, I guess self-sabotaging feels too strong of a word.
Yeah, you don't need to like dunk on yourself.
Yeah, just
No,
am I making a mistake? That's probably the better way.
I mean, that's still a little bit of a dunk. I don't know. You're just making decisions.
Am I making a good decision? There you go. So yeah.
Not everybody does make good decisions all the time. You can say, "Oh, you know what? This wasn't a great decision. See ya."
Yeah, and then
you can always change your decisions.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what being an adult is like.
Yeah. Welcome to the real world.
It's kind of the best things about being an adult is you can just fucking decide.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck you want, bro.
Exactly. So I agree. All right. That's my first TikTok. And then I have one more after this.
I just realized I replied to a listener with no problemo. And I've never realized how white I am until just now.
Fucking cracker.
This is from Anonymous She, Her.
Okay.
So I, female, am confused about my relationship and my boyfriend, 20 male. So we have been together for 2 years now. He hasn't been romantic or affectionate since we first started dating. At first, I just thought it was because he was shy, but it never really changed over time. He doesn't do anything for anniversaries, and he never just comes home with something for me. I know that sounds kind of selfish, but I get everything for him. I go all out. I buy the newest games, model cars, his favorite snacks. I even buy him clothes and shoes for work. I try really hard to show him how much he means to me, and I just don't understand why it's hard for him to do the same. Now, you might think that's where it ends, but unfortunately, it's not.
Oh.
When we first started dating, we waited to have sex, and we waited a long time. He hasn't had a high sex drive since we started dating, and I'm honestly confused since most men his age want to all the time. I'm not hurt by him not wanting to or anything because I understand, but I have tried all kinds of lingerie and even just walking out in a robe and even just naked, but he would never say anything besides oh or wow, but we would still not even have sex. Jesus.
Wowie.
Back to Fortnite.
back to I gotta get it. Sorry, babe. I'm too busy getting some epic victory royales.
The chairs are all tilted for when I go to the towers.
Oh my god.
I would say that we don't have sex, but maybe 3 times a month. He said that he's just not like most guys and that he's very sexually attracted to me, but with all this, I don't feel like he does. He tells me he wants to get married to me and that he loves me so much. I believe him, but it's hard not to have doubts. I feel like I'm doing something wrong or even just overthinking it. I just need to see this from someone else's point of view. Please help. So a couple things, I guess.
Yeah. Where do you want to start?
I think y'all, I mean, I don't know if you guys have done the love language thing.
Yeah, I think there's definitely
a mismatch.
Yeah, there's definitely a disconnect somewhere.
And like it could be that he really loves you. He just shows it in a different way that you're maybe not seeing because that's not your love language.
Yeah, and that's completely possible.
Yeah, I think that's a common thing that happens in relationships, honestly.
Yeah, so there's that.
The sex thing is, it could be that he just isn't into sex.
That's possible. Yeah. I mean, 'cause I know it's like it's the common stereotype of like all men want sex. And I mean, it's a stereotype for a reason, but there's definitely, edge cases where a guy might not just have the highest libido, Yeah,
and I don't think fucking even I've met men that are just like, yeah, I'm not very sexual, and sometimes they'll be very sexual and sometimes they won't be very sexual, and it's a spectrum, it's that's how people are. Is sometimes they're not very sexual, and libidos do change too,
Yeah, exactly. So like, it's not really. I wouldn't like shame him for that. I will say, I guess it is a little weird for you to come out like
in lingerie, right? And then him to not realize that you probably want to have sex.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think I feel like there should be more of an acknowledgement, and then because he's not like just flat out like explaining his emotions and like how he's feeling,
Yeah,
I feel like it's weird. I feel like it's weird. Like if you came out in lingerie, and if I wasn't in the mood for sex, I would just say wow and go back to whatever I was doing.
Yeah, I think you would just be like, oh, not right now. I have a headache, or I have all this stuff
something
to
like
do,
that.
Or something.
Like if that's the if there is a quote unquote issue, there might not be. It might just be no libido, but like if there
he could be asexual.
He could be asexual too. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different things with that. I think.
Yeah, it's definitely something going on that he isn't communicating with you. Which is not good. But,
I think that's the main issue here. Is there's a communication error.
Yeah, you just gotta talk to him and be like, hey, listen, bring up your issues with him and say like, hey, and I don't know if you have. I mean, hopefully you have, but bring up these issues with him and say like, hey, listen, this is really making me feel like blah blah blah. I'm so like when you do this, I feel like this and blah blah blah. Use the you and I statements so that it doesn't come across as you saying like, you don't do this and you don't do that and blah, blah, blah. Because he might be feeling like he might be asexual, or he might have a low libido and feel like I'm not enough of a man because I don't want to have sex all the time,
Yeah, there could be something going on, but then
that might be an insecurity of his.
Yeah, definitely. There could be an insecurity. I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't know what the best.
It could be a lot of different things. Also, watch out for the incoming wine moms that are like, men are always like this when they settle down. There's a lot of
like, oh, he's totally cheating on you or something. Which
right.
I mean, it could. I mean, it could be.
He could be just an asshole. He could be a relationship vampire.
True.
You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. Because like, I'm not gonna assume cheating right now because I don't think you've given us enough evidence. Because usually when people write in with like there's usually like I have a suspicion or
I literally found him cheating or with another girl or
texting
something.
someone. Yeah. So like I don't know. I don't think I don't think there's definitely nothing wrong. I think that you're doing. I think it's just a communication error.
Yeah, there's nothing
disconnect
even necessarily that bad that I hear him doing other than not expressing why
emotions or
he's
like
feeling this way. But he might just think that it's normal.
Yeah, so I think definitely talk to him and figure out.
Definitely talk to him.
Yeah,
this is something that possibly could be fixed, or you could find out is just an incompatibility.
Yeah, and if that's the case, I mean, if it's incompatibility, you can both move on and figure out and find someone who you're compatible with.
Yeah.
So.
Because, like, fucking Josh and I don't have the same love language. It's very difficult to find someone who does have the same love language as you.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot what my love language is, honestly.
I forgot what mine is, too. I haven't thought about it in a while.
I think, aren't yours words?
I'm a writer. You just assume that.
No.
Isn't it? Wasn't mine servitude or something? Like, I don't remember.
Acts of service?
Acts of servitude.
That would make sense for you, honestly.
I don't remember. And honestly, I mean, I just.
If I had to say, I think you would be more of a quality time or acts of service
I know
guy.
your quality time. I think mine is more acts of service.
I think I'm also like. I think I'm definitely gifts and words, though.
Yeah, okay.
For sure, a lot. Maybe not gifts. I don't really feel that much. That gifts are important to me, but I don't need them.
I get
to feel loved. But I think just talking, I do need that a lot.
Okay. That's fair.
But yeah, it's like fucking love languages do change also. So it's, important to like keep in mind what makes your partner feel loved. And this is on both ends too. So he needs to realize that your love language is probably gift giving. So he can give you gifts.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
And it could be literally anything too. Oftentimes people mistakenly assume that gift giving love language people need expensive things. No,
they just need like a little something here and there. It doesn't have to be expensive.
Literally buy sticky notes and write little love notes on it and put it around the house.
Yeah.
Literally do that.
Yeah. So yeah, you have options. But
next time you go to the supermarket or like the fucking gas station, buy some flowers for $10.
Yeah.
Like It's not that hard. It's really not. Or like know about their favorite candy and add it to like the Walmart order or something. A lot of different fucking little tiny things that you can do to make your partner feel loved. And, he can learn those things. Even if you have to tell him at first, then give him chances to do it naturally, because oftentimes you want him to think of it himself because then it means more.
Yeah, so I get that.
I mean, you might have to, in the beginning, give him a little push.
Yeah, let's push him a little bit and see what happens. But if it's an incompatibility, don't feel too bad.
Don't stress over it. Don't feel too bad. That's just how, life is sometimes.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Solved it.
But yeah, I hope it works out. I hope you guys have a nice communication.
I hope it works out too. And but hey, no harm, no foul. If something if it's incompatible,
Yeah, and definitely look around and see like what he does do.
Yeah, and see
if it's that
investigate,
like
stalk him.
Yeah,
figure out what he does.
But no, like he might just be in the room all the time, and you just haven't noticed, and he's just there because he likes being around you.
Yeah,
and that's the way that he shows you his love because that's how he feels loved. You know.
That's true.
And that also, if he doesn't feel loved, could be a reason for the lack of sex drive.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah.
Like when you're in a relationship with somebody and you don't feel wanted, it doesn't make you inclined to want to have sex.
Yeah.
All right, done. Fucking solved it.
Damn.
Solved relationship problems. Woo!
All right, so last one. This is our last one, everybody.
Yeah.
This is from an anonymous, and I'm going to say they, them. Because I don't have the pronouns. Cat mom. I'm going to say she, her.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So this is from anonymous. She, her.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the asshole? I need some advice. I've been on a series of dates lately with guys I've met on Bumble, and they have each withheld information that I would deem valuable when I'm dating someone.
Weird.
I don't expect to know everything about a person before I meet them, but unfortunately what happens is, as soon as I meet them, I'm instantly shocked by something big they choose not to tell me. For example,
okay.
Tonight I met a guy who seemed really great. He seemed cute, we have similar interests, but he neglected to tell me he has a very obvious limp. He is clearly handicapped. He said it was from a skateboarding accident, but I don't totally believe him.
What?
He struggled to walk around with me, and I felt like I should help him, but didn't know if that was a rude thing to do. I was really quiet because I have no idea how to react, as this was something I was completely not expecting. This isn't a deal breaker for me, but I would have appreciated knowing ahead of time. I guess what I'm saying is, shouldn't he have mentioned he can't walk well or has a handicap? Is that fucked up to say?
Yeah, a little bit.
I like him, but now I don't trust him. And honestly, I'm not sure if I'm ready to date someone handicapped. Okay, wait.
Whoa.
Next line. Are you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, is this going to go in? This might not go in. Okay. Is this ableist of me? I really don't know what to do. I'm so sorry, but I was completely caught off guard. It's a little fucked up.
That's a little fucked up.
I can't lie. I'm sorry.
I can't lie.
Yeah. I won't lie. This is definitely me when this is fucked up. No. I mean, yeah, it's a little fucked up. I mean, I think, because I mean, it's probably okay. I don't.
What did you expect him to do? Like, second or third text, by the way, I have a limp.
Okay, so I guess
by the way, I have an injury. By the way, I'm disabled.
Is that
you just expected that to happen?
Well, I guess okay, this is where I'm conflicted. I wonder, is that something you should put on the main page of your profile? Is that an important detail?
That you have that you're disabled?
Is it? Because I don't know.
I don't even know. I mean, like,
because okay, this is where I can see an argument maybe for that being like something you say on a profile, but I don't think I'd blame anyone for not doing it. I think it could be very easily like it could be a lot of different things where it's like maybe, oh, they're insecure about having this
Neither of us are disabled. Neither of us have a chronic illness.
Why am I saying that? Should we cut this like unironically? Because I have another story that I did send to myself if you want to do it.
No, let's keep this in actually, because I think this is interesting. I think a lot of able-bodied people, pretty much every able-bodied person, has a little bit of ableism in them.
Yeah,
just like racism, just like all these other things. You don't have the experience of this demographic, so you don't understand how to react to it.
Yeah,
you just have to treat
they're just a person,
like a person.
So yeah, I guess really
try to think about it from his point of view. He might not even think to talk about it.
Yeah, true. So
it might be so fucking like a part of his life that he just didn't think it was going to be a big deal. And honestly, I think it's more like, I don't think you're really entitled to know that fucking...
I don't think you're entitled to know exactly why.
Or I think it's weird that you're suspicious of his reasoning. I think that's kind of strange.
Yeah, especially when
I think it's weird that you don't trust him because he showed up and was disabled. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that is a little weird. That's pretty fucked up. I can't. Yeah.
I think that's the part that's actually the most fucked up.
Yeah, is that
you saw a disabled man and then you were like, don't trust him.
But I mean, yeah, I guess that is kind of like the I assumed your gender type thing. It's just, with a disability, I guess, or being able, or quote unquote, whatever the fuck that means.
I mean, listen, I'm crazy. I think if you go on a date, you have to acknowledge that there are some things that can happen. And I'm not even talking about like rape or sexual assault or something.
I'm talking about like, you have like maybe even like a catfish photo or something.
Yeah,
where
like he might, he might be a little bit more overweight. He might be shorter. He might be taller. He might be all these different things. I think
stuff like that.
Having a limp is a part of that. I don't think that's necessarily something that is.
It shouldn't be like I guess it really shouldn't be like a deal breaker. I guess. Yeah, it's like because.
Well, I don't know. Fuck.
I don't know. I think
I guess not. Yeah, I don't really see why.
Yeah, so like I don't know. I think it is a little weird that you're immediately like not trusting.
It's a little strange.
He just has
or
a
even
limp.
Just like calling him disabled when he hasn't called himself that yet.
Yeah, if he hasn't, if he doesn't see himself as disabled, we shouldn't. Yeah,
and call him by what he wants to call himself as.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the basic amount of respect that you want to give this person.
Still deserves respect, and he still deserves, So like, I don't
not gonna lie,
I don't know why.
A little bit ableist.
It's pretty ableist that you don't trust him anymore. That's kind of wild to me.
But also, like, I'm sure if I was in that position, I would react in a way that is probably ableist too.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess because you're right earlier that like you could be very shocked and just like
yeah, like
but like it really at the end of the day it shouldn't be
that much of a problem.
Shock. Yeah, I mean at the end of the day I think just having more exposure to people that have this type of a thing is gonna be better because then you have more of an understanding about what they go through,
as long as you don't judge them and write them off.
Yeah, don't judge them and don't write them off, and also like don't and fucking if ask to help them and they have the option to say yes or no,
yeah, or just like talk about it
and just talk about it. Yeah,
there's no shame in that, like being like, oh, and it didn't tell me that you have a limp.
Yeah, talk about it, but like don't make it too big of a deal because that's also going to be a turn off to them too.
Yeah, be respectful of their boundaries. If they don't want to talk about it, they don't want to talk about it. It could be linked to a traumatic event too.
Yeah,
which is also like kind of why I'm like, even if you don't believe them, you're not really entitled to knowing the story behind it either.
Story, yeah, because you just met. Like,
it might be that it is a very traumatic scenario.
You don't walk in on a first date and just pour your life away, I get, yeah.
Although there are some people who do set up their first dates more like an interview, where they
and that's I guess that's to each their own, but I assume that's not what this was supposed to be, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I mean a little bit of an asshole here.
Just a smidge of an asshole.
Just a smidge of asshole here. I don't blame you, quote unquote, but it's still like, come on, it's still it's a little shitty.
Yeah. I mean, you just need like a perspective check.
Yeah. A vibe check, yeah.
You just need a little bit of a vibe check. Just be like, oh, wait, you know what? Maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe I just got to communicate. That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Communicate. You're not literally the devil.
You're not literally the devil. I don't, I mean, like, just communicate
You're just
with them.
Person reacting to unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah, and you reacted a little bit harshly, I guess, but,
Yeah.
I mean, you're not a complete asshole, but, like, just take a perspective check and fucking...
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't not trust them.
Yeah.
Unless they turn out to be shitty.
At least you didn't do anything bad to them.
Yeah,
At least you weren't like, you didn't tell me.
You didn't point and laugh at them. Yeah,
exactly.
As long as you don't do that, the bar is like on the floor.
Yeah, literally, all you have to do is treat them like a person.
Treat them like a person. Yeah,
with respect.
Jesus.
There's nothing really else you have to do. Also, I mean, it sounds like you got around fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't really see the big issue.
I don't really see an issue here either.
But also, like, I don't know, if that's something you don't want to do all the time, then yeah.
I mean, I guess you're in your right to do that, yeah, but
I mean, because think about the other person. He deserves somebody who will walk through life with him and accommodate him.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. So
it could just, you could just say...
whatever he's looking for in a person to... Yeah,
You could just say, like, okay, yeah, we're just not compatible.
Exactly.
You're not an asshole or ableist for saying that.
Yeah,
it's a little ableist to be like, I don't trust him.
I don't trust this motherfucker now. So yeah, I guess he's somewhat of an asshole, a little bit of an asshole in the moment, but you have the rare ability to redeem yourself.
Yeah, at least you didn't make an ass of yourself at the date.
I hope you didn't make an ass of yourself. I don't know the whole story, I guess.
Yeah, it's true. You might just be like, damn, I don't want to date this person anymore.
Dude, what if this listener wrote in and like watered down the story, but then later on that person also happens to watch our podcast and it's like actually that person literally was like,
yeah, right. Like, I don't even know how he could be the asshole unless he showed up and was like, help me walk, wench.
Yeah, I feel like, because then you're just a shitty person at that point. It's not because you're...
He could just be a shitty guy. He could be a shitty guy.
He could be a shitty person. Judge him on being a shitty person. Don't judge him because he has a limp. That's weird. You judge people on their skin color too while you're at it? Like,
pretty
come
crazy.
on.
Like
Jesus.
On. Give him a little empathy. Like, fucking... We're all making fun of empaths over here, but like...
Yeah, be an empath. Notice that something's wrong.
The same people making fun of empaths are the same people saying like, oh, he didn't tell me about his limp. What else could he be hiding? Like, whoa, hold on. Back the fucking phone up.
Back up a little bit. Jesus.
You got me. You gotta
listen. Is it obvious I didn't read that story before because I didn't know that there was a duplicate story in there?
I think it was obvious when you stopped it halfway through and we're like, is this gonna be in?
Can we put this in?
Can we put this in? This one's not gonna be a TikTok for sure.
No, it's not.
Because we put that in the comments, people are gonna be like, what's wrong with that? I don't understand.
What's wrong? Wait, hold on.
It's totally fine to point and laugh at disabled people, especially when they lied about it on Hinge.
We did it. We did all of them. We did it. We solved it. We solved ableism.
Woo!
God, two able-bodied people solved ableism.
We did. Yeah, and also, like, if we're totally wrong, if it is ableist to just, like...
Yeah, let us know down below how wrong we are, because I'm willing to change.
We could be ableist, too. Who fucking knows?
I mean, I don't know. I assume I am, because, I don't have enough exposure, I feel like, so... let us know down below.
Yeah. We're definitely ignorant of this
100%.
fact.
Yeah.
I just assume you treat everyone like a normal person, but I could be also wrong about that.
I think I don't know. I don't know.
It does depend.
I assume it depends, but...
And this is also a tricky situation.
It is a tricky situation, but it's
often why, like, people in the deaf communities just, like, date with each other most of the time.
Yeah, so...
It's because they're the ones that know the community. So, I mean, if it's that big of an issue that it causes, like, cultural, like, in-grouping, then
maybe, yeah, I don't know. I really have no full idea, I guess, but...
It strikes me as ableist.
It strikes me as ableist, too.
As an able-bodied person. I don't know, though. I'm a fucking idiot.
I am also an idiot.
Everything that I say with a grain of salt.
I agree. Same.
Yeah. Anyway, see
That's our show! Sarah, what do you want to plug after all that?
Everybody follow my Twitter at SKUINTON271. That's SQUINTON271. What do you want to plug, Josh?
That's all you're going to plug? Okay.
That's literally it. It's just my Twitter.
I'm Joshua Chinland on Twitter. A guy nicknamed JC on Twitch. Joshua Chinland on YouTube. APWSTR on Patreon. Buy Me a Coffee, TikTok, and Twitter. A podcast will save this on Instagram and Facebook. And rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify. And also like and subscribe on YouTube.
Please. We're trying to get to 1,000
on YouTube. And we're so close. We're like less than 80.
Please do it.
Please do it. Do it or I'll fucking kill you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh my god, Josh, no, don't do it. Josh, no. Ah!
All right, outro. Oh, also.
Hell yeah.
Outro. Cock and ball torture. What do you think?
I think it's weird.
So you're not down to do that later? Damn.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's animal abuse. Cock.
So
cock and bull torture is animal abuse.